All right, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, it's the Active 2.3 on the shelf, fully kitted out, fully ready to go. I'll tell you what I'm not going to be doing today is doing all the testing, shooting water in buckets and pressure gauges and all that. I've seen it, been there, done that. It puts out the 2.3 gallons. It does it in under 15 amps. So if that's you, you're good to go. Just stick to what the company recommends. But today, we're going to be running this thing hard. We're going to be, of course, we're going to be using the 1.1 in here. Let's see what it has. We're going to kit it out with fully the best stuff that I could possibly find out there. And we're going to be running it hard. Yes, it's probably going to get above 15 amps. That's okay. I got a 20 amp dedicated circuit here, so I'm not worried about it one bit. If that interests you, you're in the right place. Let's get started. That was a really quick install on this unit. Getting to see it with all of the high-end fittings, all the stainless steel, all the top-end stuff has just been a real pleasure here. But those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you know I'm always a fan of kitting out your kit with stuff that involves user experience, the best that you can afford that makes sense for how you're going to use it and the amount of money you can afford. But then when it comes time to upgrade your pump, putting it on is just a real quick plug and play kind of scenario, and that is awesome. But we're not here to talk about this all day. Let's mix some soap up, let's get out there and let's start spraying some foam and rinsing down some panels, and let's see how this thing works. What are my thoughts with the Active 2.3 pressure washer? Just standing here looking at it, I think to myself, this must be what they intended. On a shelf, all top of the line stuff. Let it out of the cage and let those legs run. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And at the $650 price point, I'll tell you what, it's comfortably positioned at the upper middle class of pressure washers, both in performance, value, and ease and pleasure of use. All in all, great pressure washer kit. So let's talk about the pros with this kit. 2.3 gallons per minute. That is industry leading, or at least right there with the top pressure washers in terms of how much water is moving through the machine. That's going to clear a panel really easy, no effort whatsoever, and it's also just going to shorten your working time, and you're going to notice it. The whole time I was using it, I was thinking, that's a lot of water coming out, so that's a good thing. Also, the pressure. 1,000 PSI. Now, if you're not aware what that equals in practical terms, 1,000 PSI, you get close to your skin, you can feel it. It starts hurting, but not insane. You back off and it just feels like good water pressure, knocking dirt off paint, debris, that sort of thing. And then you back off a little bit more, and now you have a lot of flow, almost like coming out of a hose. So it's just perfect for auto detailing. If you come at your paint with 3,000 PSI, you better be metering that pressure with the distance you are away from the vehicle. Otherwise, you're going to damage the surface. So they got the pressure right. And I feel like what they did was they dialed all this in right from the factory, so you don't have to do any thinking. It comes with the right tips. You hook it up, and you're going to have 1,000 PSI at 2.3 gallons per minute. End of the story on that. Another neat thing, I hooked the foam cannon up as is, the way I use it with my other pressure washer, and I'll tell you what, it just produced thick, rich foam with no problem whatsoever. Very happy with the foam cannon performance. Let's talk about some of the cons with the machine. Everything has its cons. Coming in with a really nice pressure washer pump build, the accessories tend to lack on that, because if you started adding high-end sprayers, hoses, fittings, quick disconnects, all this different stuff, the price is just going to keep going up and up and up. So they put a standard, I would say an industry standard accessory package on there that's usable, but then from there you can upgrade it at your price point. You want to come in with professional quality on a budget, middle grade, or top tier. Now that's up to you, and I think that that's a fair assessment here. You get what you pay for with the pump, and the accessories are just to get you moving, but that could be considered a con. Another con would be the noise level. And I'm talking in comparison to my Kranzle. The Kranzle is just as quiet as can be, nice smooth rumble, nothing to it whatsoever. The Active, on the other hand, again, that induction motor does put out a nice smooth rumble, but it's a little louder than the Kranzle. I don't know how else to say it. Is it a Sunjo, Ryobi, that sort of thing? Absolutely not. It's in a whole nother league on this. We're talking about the upper middle class and beyond here when I'm talking about a little on the loud side, but reasonable. And with a 100-foot hose reel, I'm usually operating 25, 30 feet away. You don't even notice it. It's pretty quiet. It's not like the neighbor's like, hey, that pressure washer's too loud, man. Nothing like that. Another cool thing, down in the description, I'll leave a discount code so that you guys can get a discount on it. It's first come, first serve, and they're limited, so good luck being the first one to get yours. At hawaiidetailing.com on my website, I'll have all this stuff over there broken down piece by piece so that you get the right stuff the first time to fully kit out your system, and we can get you in your garage or your mobile detailing setup having a good time with your system. Hopefully this was all helpful. Consider subscribing if you haven't. All in all, great pressure washer. Yeah, this thing was awesome. Yeah. So thanks for sticking around to the very end, and for those of you that are interested, I'm already working on a video where I'm going to use this thing in a portable version where you'll see it in the cage. I'll show you all the fittings, everything you need to make your portable kit the best that it can be. Stay tuned for that one, and that'll be coming out real soon. And again, we'll see you on the next one. Yeah!